Yeah, welcome back to my new video. And this is again going to be exciting video on using n8n and building AI agent. And this time we are going to automate DevOps, right? So what DevOps do, they automate your infrastructure using many tools. One of such tool is Ansible, right? And you may ask, Prakash, you have already done this, but those automation I did using Ansible core. Today I will be using something called AWX MCP server, right? So what is MCP server in AI thing, right? So MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. So basically, it is a bridge between your LLM and the external world, right? So your LLM will not know how to go to particular application or particular service unless you write a tool or you expose it to MCP, right? So what MCP does is it bridges between your LLM and the actual service that you want to expose. In this case, we want to expose our AWX service so that our LLM can easily talk to AWS service in a natural language, right? So that is what we want. We don't want any coding. We don't want any specific instruction. Everything should happen easily without any further friction, right? So for this, to set up this, if you can see the picture, so this is the AWS MCP. It is currently running on my container. I will tell you how to do that. And it is talking to my AWX. So my AWX is also running on Kubernetes. That is, I will show you in Docker desktop. And as you know, n8n itself is running on Docker desktop. So when user talks to n8n agent and ask about anything related to AWX, it will go to MCP server, find whether those functions or tools are listed, and respond back to user. Okay, so let's tell you about this MCP Ansible Tower MCP project, right? So you can go to this URL and you can install. There are many ways to install. I preferred the Docker one. So you can find the Docker Compose file. Just copy this, create this compose.yaml, and run this command docker compose -d. Right. Make sure before that you populate this variable. Right, Ansible token and Ansible URL. Right, this will be your Ansible URL. If you want to generate a token, you can go there and generate token by adding here, right? Just add here and token will be generated, and put that token, and that's it. Your container will be up and running. Okay, so this is about this. I can show you that also. Okay, you can see my Ansible Tower MCP container is running, and this is my Kubernetes cluster, right? So I already have a LinkedIn post, so where I installed the Kubernetes cluster on Ubuntu VM. You can follow almost same step, and you can install the same on your Docker desktop also, right? So how to do that? Simply go to your Kubernetes and create a new cluster, right? So you have to create a new cluster, and in that new cluster, it will ask for a namespace. Just give AWX, and then follow the same instructions. So you can find that in my LinkedIn post, right? I will share that in the description, or I will, if possible, I will make a video how to do that. Okay, so we have everything set up. We have AWX MCP running on Docker desktop as a container. We have our AWX cluster running on Kubernetes, and that is also being set up. And we have a n8n agent that can talk to MCP tool, right? And everything is on the Docker desktop. So this is the architecture. Now let's go to the demo. Okay, so let's just refresh our chat, and hi. Let's give hi to it. Okay, so it will talk to MCP tool, contribute, and it will tell what are the availability it has, right? So it is saying I'm your AWS Ansible AI assistant. Okay, can you get me Ansible version? Okay, so it will talk to the MCP tool connected to it and get the Ansible version. Okay, is it correct? Let's see whether this is correct. Okay, Let's see whether this is correct. Where is that? Okay, okay, settings. Okay, did I forget? Okay, okay. So this is correct, right? It is 2.1.5. Okay, so it is telling that correct. Let's ask something interesting. What else can you provide? Okay, let's see. It should give. Okay, so this is what it's saying, right? It can do this thing: inventory management, host management, blah blah blah. List hosts in inventory. So let's see what are the inventories we have. Okay, we have only one inventory, and there will be only one host or two hosts. One is local host and one my Raspberry Pi. Let's see. Okay, it's asking for inventory ID. Okay, I don't know the inventory ID. List inventories. It should list that this demo inventory, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay, okay. And now list hosts in this inventory. If it asks for ID, we'll give that ID. We know the ID is there, right? One. Okay. We got the inventory ID. Let's see. Okay. It gave what are the host in my inventory. Okay. This is what it gave. Okay, so we are good. Now we are interested in running the job templates, right? As you know, the job templates are nothing but your playbooks, right? And you may have your Ansible code in that, right? Say your admin has created or your DevOps person has created all these job templates, and you just have to run or trigger it through your chat, right? So let's see how to do that. Okay, list all job templates. Let's see. We are asking it to list all the job templates. Okay, it has listed. Okay, let's ask. Let me ask. Okay, can you launch uh, template 7? Let's see what it does. Okay, saying okay, get job status ID 13. Okay. Meanwhile, run template. We saw one more template that was 40 job ID 40. That template I created for getting disk. Okay, so get status of job ID. Let's get the previous job ID first. Then we'll get the status of this. We can check here. Those job must be running 13 and 14. Okay, those are running. 13 failed. Let's see what it does. Okay, job 13 is failed. Okay, and let's see what about job 14. Okay, job 14 also failed. So it could be failed because my Pi 4 is not running. Okay, it says Pi 4 is unreachable. That's fine. It is currently turned off. So that is fine. So that is why it has failed. Okay. Otherwise, those are fine. Okay, so you got the picture, right? So we successfully talked to our we are successfully able to communicate with our AWX environment without having without writing any instruction to our AI agent and without doing any coding stuff, right? No coding, no parsing, nothing. Everything is happening smoothly, right? So this is the power of your LLM and the MCP server, right? As I told, it bridges between your AI and the non-AI world. Okay, so that is a simpler explanation of this. Okay, now let me go to the flow part. Okay, this is our n8n workflow. You know, this is the trigger, and rest of the are action nodes. In trigger node, we have this chat trigger node. So because we are using chat interface to interact with MCP, but it can be anything. It can be your WhatsApp trigger, Telegram trigger, message trigger, or anything, right? And we are using AI agent, and AI agent needs three things, right? One is with chat model. We are using Gemini chat. So I've told this in my previous video also. I'm using Gemini Flash. So this is the free version, and simple memory to hold the user context. So that we can have a longer conversation with our agent, and agent can remember what those conversation, right? Because context is important in the LLM world. And this is where the magic happens, our MCP client, right? And as I told, we set up this Ansible Tower MCP, right? So this is running locally and this port, and this is that URL of that, right? And the server transport is HTTP. And these are the tools exposed by the MCP. In fact, there are many. If you see, there are many. But when I'm selecting particular functions or tools export by this, I'm getting error, because my n8n is not happy with that. Okay, so that's why I did not add all the tools, but you can see, you get the idea, right? So many tools are available to this MCP client, right? So you can see, you can read those, what it can do: list inventory, get inventory, create inventory, all these things, right? So with the help of this MCP client, your AI knows what needs to be done, right? It does not have to call any external tool, right? It knows everything, what it needs to be done, and that is provisioned by your MCP server, right? So it has all these tools available, and you can add all the tools. If you see, I would not have added launch tool. There is also a launch tool, right? But when I click this, the Gemini complaints, because there is some configuration issue. Since I'm using the container version, I'm not interested in troubleshooting it, right? Instead, what I did, I added the HTTP tool, right? I created simple HTTP tool, and I gave this API, AWX API endpoint, where we can launch a particular job template by getting the job ID, right? So I'm simply extracting job ID from users chat and launching that template and providing all those token and all that we generated earlier, right? And we can also provide extra variables if required, right? We can customize also. We can make this AI defined, then AI will take care of that. Okay. So this is the n8n workflow. Okay, so coming back to the same picture. Okay, this is what we have done. We have successfully built n8n AI agent workflow, where user can talk to your Ansible AWS infra without having need to code anything, right? Everything happens so smooth in natural language thanks to AWX MCP. Okay, all right. I hope you would have found this useful. If it was useful, please like, subscribe, and share, and do leave your comments. Thank you. Thanks for watching.